Hey good people, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. It's exactly 11 a.m. on the dot, and I'm doing from this angle because I'm reviewing few fragrances. I needed some space. So basically, the second episode I'm going to do Davidoff, not Cool Water. We're going to be doing Horizon. This was a fragrance under my radar for a very long time. For some reason, I never ended up buying it. I was looking for the extreme version. I don't know if they are still available in the market, but I got the original one. Extreme, if I find, I'll review it. I think that one is a better fragrance than this overall, but this is also a very nice perfume from House of Davidoff. So it's my pleasure buying this fragrance and reviewing them because not everything has to be a niche or up class design or latest releases. Okay, some people have to still review some fragrance which I believe are under the radar, very good value for money. And Davidoff, I think they are one of the best value for money house for me. I reviewed many of them and it's my pleasure. So this one, it comes in a simple packaging. It has this silver or dark kind of two-tone color. It's 125 ml, 4.2 fluid ounces, and the name is nice, Horizon. And then at the back looks like that. Nothing much to the presentation, but I like the coloration. It's really nice. Okay, so the thing is, it reflects. Okay, so the thing is, the bottle is very pretty. I really like the way bottle looks. Bottle looks like that. Okay, bottle looks like the juice color is kind of yellow. I don't know what color this is, maybe honey color, and the side is a bit frosty. Okay, looks like that. And it says the name of the fragrance. I'm sorry, the lighting is not so good today, but I don't want to go in the sun today. It's very sunny out there. And it says Davidoff, and the cap comes off inside the atomizer. It has kind of like a stopper sort of. So yeah, it's nice. It got the Davidoff logo, and then the sprayer works really fine. Show you the sprayer. I'll spray some on my hand. Sprayer's very good. And when you put the cap lid back on, it's kind of like really nice. You don't have to worry about spraying all over in the luggage. Okay, base there's a sticker and batch code and all that. So very nice looking bottle. I really like the way it looks. Simple yet elegant. This fragrance, I think most probably is not a very expensive buy. Anywhere you buy this, not going to cost you money. I think I paid $32 or $34 around that price tag. Now it's a bit high, Davidoff perfumes, because of the market currency and all that. But this used to be like 27 bucks as far as my memory serves. So very good value. I think in the States you can find this for a good value. Okay. So the thing is, why did I decide to get it? It's one thing that it's a fragrance I wanted to cover the line. Second thing is, I think winter is coming a little bit, like mild cold weather is going on. It's a good fragrance, like a spicy fragrance for people who love winter, spicy, kind of fresh, like there's some kick to it, but more wearable. This is that fragrance. Okay, so I think it's timely. So let's see what you get from this. So when I smell it, this one opens up a little bit, like I would say there's a kick to it. It's like something spicy in the opening. It's a very sharp. There's a rosemary, I think, and then there's a ginger and grapefruit with that orange tone. So I definitely pick up a bit spicy mandarin kind of orange with a hint of rosemary. It's refreshing yet with a kick, which I like, So it's not your boring grapefruit opening like a freshie, or you'll be like, oh no, this is like I smelled it before. You'll say, yeah, I smelled this kind of fragrance before, but not exactly this. Okay, so that way, I'm sorry, that back accento, that X is reflecting on the bottle, but it's a different bottle. Okay, there you go, it's plain. Okay, so when I smell this, I really like the way it smells. It has some spices, has some freshness. It's an interesting opening. You can wear this all year round, I think, and a little bit of cooler month, a little bit cooler setup, it would be better. If you have air conditioning going on, great. But in the high heat, this one may bring out the spices too early. Okay, so at that point you may feel, oh, not the right weather to wear it. But the transition period between summer and winter, you can pull this off. In the winter you can pull it off, but in the winter it will feel like a freshie because of its lighter nature. I think the extreme version has a lot more oomph to it, a little bit more spices and darker, and the bottle is even darker. But this one develops to be a little bit of a, like the spices. I was talking about the spices. At first it was, I think, the ginger and the rosemary. So rosemary is sort of like a herb, I think, as far as my understanding goes. And rosemary has this kick, I don't particularly like rosemary that much on my chicken. People love it. But, on the fragrance, it's okay. But then it brings out the real spices. It brings out the sort of like a nutmeg. And I think I saw in Fragrantica, man, hold on. Man, I just don't remember. I think black pepper, maybe Sichuan pepper, nutmeg, and there was maybe coriander or something. I I don't remember the other note, but there were spices there at the heart. So basically, you start getting that kind of like a woody, like what you get from Davidoff. What's that fragrance called? Hold on. I had another Davidoff fragrance which had this kind of a cedar note, like a woody note. This one also is present in this. So start getting woody and spicy. And the base, I think the most interesting part is the base. You get some sort of green coming in, like a Haitian vetiver. And then there was a kind of like a note, like a gourmand note, maybe coffee or patchouli or perhaps, what's that note, man? I think it was something in Guerlain, Lanston de Guerlain. Yeah, the cacao. Okay, that I don't get from this. Okay, that one perhaps is a fancy note in there, but mostly I get it smells like the budget that it comes for. It doesn't smell uberly expensive, but recent times I reviewed, I think one fragrance like a cedar essence or something like that. I forgot the name, but something woody, fresh, spicy, masculine. That's what I get from it. So interesting, for the price, very good price bracket. I think you can find it in overseas like $25. Very good buy for that. It will have decent longevity, not as much as hot water. Long lasting is not that much, but overall I'm not very unhappy with it. I'll give it like about 7.5 for longevity and projection. The bottle design is pretty simple, but I like the way the atomizer and the juice color is, and especially the side, it makes it look a bit more premium. The extreme version looks even nicer with the darker bottle. So the bottle, I'll give it like 8. Pricing, it's Davidoff strong point, like they are a budget house, and they also make coffee, and I think they have cigars and stuff. So they have a very versatile sort of a product line. So this one, the pricing is excellent. I would give it the pricing for 8.5. So when you take overall, I haven't worn it enough to get compliments, but I think this kind of fragrances will just make you masculine, and perhaps you'll not get that many compliments with pencil shaving sort of smell that you get from Gucci Puro 1, but you wear it anyway, because when fall time comes, you want to wear something for yourself. This is something you wear for yourself. If you imagine, like I was wondering what kind of scenario it makes me think of. Imagine X-Men, right? Wolverine, after losing his wife or something, he was to work in a, like a wood factory or something, like, not factory, like he's cutting the wood logs, and he's with the axe and everything. And this is the guy wearing flannel shirt and then the heavy jacket, like denim jacket, having a cigar, and he's just like working, chopping the wood logs and stuff. This is for them. If you like Rocky Mountain, D Square, he would, or something like that one I mentioned. Man, hold on, I have to get that fragrance that I reviewed recently. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, I had to find out because I forget the house name quite often. Is this fragrance I reviewed a few days back. It's called, oh man, the camera won't focus, Chopard Noble Cedar. Okay, I think I did this like 13 days, about 2 weeks back. This fragrance, if you enjoy this kind of a fragrance for House of Davidoff. So there you go, you get some idea. Woody, spicy, masculine. The spice affair is really nice, but it's a little bit synthetic. Okay, so not the most natural smelling. No breakfast, man. Sorry about that. Not the most natural smelling cedar, but it has the typical designer sort of appeal to it. And I think on large scale, people will not mind that. It's not like a super alcoholic or anything. So not as good quality as D Square, Rocky Mountain, he would, but definitely in the likes of your running-the-mill designer fragrance. So for the budget segment, this is very, very solid fragrance. I smelled the extreme version before. I think that's a better fragrance than this. Overall rating, I'll give it 7.5 out of 10 for Davidoff Horizon. Really cool name and affordable fragrance, which is good for fall, autumn, mild cold weathers, daytime, casual usage. Thank you so much for watching. Try it out and do let me know what you think of this fragrance. Okay, take care. And one other thing, props for 125 ml. I always love when companies are not stingy. They don't give you 90 or 80 ml or 75 ml bottles for a full bottle's price. 125 ml, you can always use that extra juice for extra mile. Kudos to Davidoff. Have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.